Washington Huskies, you were ousted from the Ohio State schedule of 2024 and 25. Welcome to the Voice of College Football. We break down the game we all love each and every day with you. Best discussion, debate, and analysis. Please like and subscribe. Ohio State Athletic Director Gene Smith announced in a prepared statement on Wednesday that Ohio State has canceled the Washington series for 24 and 25. He acknowledged that the university will have to pay the $500,000 penalty and will have to replace Washington on the schedule with an eighth game, and that game will be at home both seasons to make up for the penalty of the contract, and also the incentive that will have to be given most likely to a group of five school to play in Columbus for 2 seasons in 2024 and 25. Those games with Washington were scheduled for September 14th of 24 at Seattle, and then September 13th, 25 in Columbus. Okay. Gene Smith gave no reason as to why the games were canceled. We know why. But before we get to that, Washington Athletic Director Jennifer Cohen said in a statement that Washington's very disappointed that these games were canceled and that they will not have the opportunity to match up with the Buckeyes, that they have had these dates circled for years. The contract was written in 2017. All right. We know what's going on in 2024. 2 huge events for college football in the Big Ten. USC and UCLA joining the Big Ten, and I've got to think at this point that Ohio State and Gene Smith have a better grasp on what the Buckeyes schedule will look like those 2 particular football seasons, and maybe the schedule is already cemented and ready to be released. So they have made an evaluation of what their priorities and what their expectations and what their goals are for each and every season, of course, to win the Big Ten championship and go to the college football playoff to be expanded in 2024. Ohio State and any other team with their type of brand will be able to make the playoffs with a 10-2 record, possibly a 9-3 record, depending on the season, but 10-2 will get the Buckeyes into the playoffs just about guaranteed. So we know that Ohio State's schedule is going to be more difficult in 2024 and 25. My issue is specifically with 2024. So in 2025, Ohio State had loaded up on the big non-conference games with a date against Texas on August 30th, and then they had this game against Washington. In today's climate and in recent years of scheduling in college football, I expect that every Power 5 team plays a significant Power 5 game. Ohio State will not have that game in 2024. Their 2 dates are against Western Michigan and Southern Miss. And again, for them to be able to schedule a difficult game against a brand opponent is nearly impossible at this stage of the game. So they will not play a significant game in 2024 non-conference a la Michigan in 22 and 23. And so Southern Miss and Western Michigan are the 2 opponents in 2024. There is a date against Texas in 2025. Yes, the 24 schedule will reek and be lousy, but there will be great expectation of having either USC and UCLA or both on the schedule for Ohio State. I don't like this move, but I understand it. More difficult conference schedule. Texas is already on the slate for 2025. I'm sure it was not negotiable for Ohio State to opt out of one of the games and still play the 2024 game and have the one big Power 5 opponent. Your thoughts about Ohio State's decision, where this leaves Washington, and more down in the comments section right here at the Voice of College Football.